Garfield, an overweight, lazy, and carefree orange cat, lives with his owner, John Arbuckle, in their cozy home. Garfield spends his days indulging in his favorite pastimes, eating lasagna, sleeping, and tormenting John. His mischievous antics often extend to their neighbor's aggressive Doberman, Luca, whom Garfield loves to outsmart. Despite his seemingly selfish nature, Garfield maintains an unlikely friendship with a mouse named Louis, whom he spares from his feline instincts. He also socializes with other neighborhood cats, including the ever-optimistic Nermal and the lovely Arlene. John Arbuckle, a well-meaning but somewhat awkward cartoonist, has a long-standing crush on their veterinarian, Dr. Liz Wilson. John's affection for Liz leads him to make various excuses to visit their clinic, often dragging a reluctant Garfield along. During one such visit, John, trying to muster the courage to ask Liz out, ends up with more than he bargained for. Through a series of misunderstandings and awkward moments, John adopts a sociable and hyperactive dog named Audie. Audie's cheerful demeanor and boundless energy are a stark contrast to Garfield's lethargy, and the orange cat immediately takes a dislike to his new housemate. As Audie settles into his new home, Garfield feels his territory and John's attention are being encroached upon. The tension between the two pets reaches a boiling point when Audie inadvertently steals the spotlight at the local canine talent show. Liz, who is one of the judges, watches as Audie, spurred into action by Garfield's mischievous antics, performs an impromptu dance routine to the Black Eyed Peas' Hey Mama. The performance impresses Happy Chapman, a local television host and talent scout, who sees potential in Audie and offers John a television deal. John, however, declines, preferring to keep Audie out of the spotlight. Frustrated and feeling displaced, Garfield takes his resentment out on Audie. In a fit of pique, Garfield causes a chain reaction in their home, leaving it in chaos. John, discovering the mess, decides Garfield needs to be taught a lesson and forces him to spend the night outside. Audie, displaying his kind nature, attempts to comfort Garfield but ends up locked out of the house himself. Feeling dejected, Audie runs away and is eventually picked up by an elderly woman named Mrs. Baker, who takes him in. The next morning, John and Liz realize Audie is missing and begin a frantic search. Garfield's neighborhood friends, Nermal and Arlene, express their disappointment in Garfield's treatment of Audie, making him feel guilty. Meanwhile, Happy Chapman, revealed to be envious of his successful news reporter brother, Walter, and eager to boost his own career, spots a notice Mrs. Baker has posted about finding Audie. Seeing an opportunity, Chapman claims Audie as his own, intending to use him for personal gain. Garfield, seeing Audie on television and hearing Chapman's announcement of their impending move to New York City, realizes he must rescue his canine companion. Motivated by guilt and a sense of responsibility, Garfield embarks on an adventurous journey to save Audie. John, discovering Garfield is also missing, enlists Liz's help to find both of his beloved pets. Garfield's determination leads him to the broadcast tower, where he sneaks in through the air vents and finds Audie locked in a cage. Chapman, entering the room, fits Audie with a shock collar designed to force him to perform tricks through electric shocks. Chapman plans to leave for the train station, unaware that Garfield is in hot pursuit. However, an animal control officer intercepts Garfield, mistaking him for a stray. At the same time, Mrs. Baker informs John about Chapman's involvement, leading John to believe both his pets have been taken. John and Liz rush to the train station to intercept Chapman. Meanwhile, Chapman's abandoned feline star, Sir Roland, along with other animals, helps Garfield escape from the animal control center. They rally together, with Garfield realizing that his jealousy was misplaced and understanding how much John truly cares for Audie. Garfield reaches the train station just in time to see Chapman's train departing. Thinking quickly, Garfield sneaks into the control room and switches the tracks, causing the train to return to the station. Garfield frees Audie, but their escape is thwarted when Chapman corners them in the luggage area. As Chapman threatens Audie with a shock collar, Garfield's friends from the pound, including Louis and Sir Roland, arrive in the nick of time. They swarm Chapman, placing the shock collar on him instead. In the ensuing chaos, Garfield and Audie manage to immobilize Chapman by activating the collar. John and Liz arrive just as the situation resolves, with John punching Chapman for kidnapping his pets. The police arrest Chapman for various crimes, including kidnapping and his role in the train incident. Back home, Garfield's friends hail him as a hero, and he gains their respect. John and Liz, now closer than ever, begin a romantic relationship. Garfield, Audie, John, and Liz settle into a happy routine, with Garfield learning to appreciate his new canine friend. The heartwarming ending sees Garfield, Audie, John, and Liz reunited, looking forward to a future filled with love, laughter, and of course, lasagna. Garfield the movie merges computer animation with live-action footage, similar to the approach taken in the Scooby-Doo films. However, a notable issue arises from the filmmaker's decision to animate only Garfield himself. The other animal characters, including Audie, Normal and Arlene are portrayed by real-life animals with animated mouths for their speech. This choice is particularly puzzling given Audie's significant role in the series and film, raising questions about why he wasn't animated as well. Despite this, the movie's primary focus remains unmistakably on Garfield, making it work for the most part. However, using real animals detracts from the original cartoon's feel, creating an almost entirely new world for Garfield. While some might argue that Garfield stands out too much as the only animated animal, his unique character almost justifies this distinction, making it seem natural for him to be the standout. Bill Murray's brilliant voice acting brings the big screen Garfield to life, capturing the character's well-known sarcasm, mischievous behavior, and hidden soft side. This portrayal closely matches the Garfield fans know from the comic strip and TV show, with few surprises. The film's storyline resembles the early 80s TV special Here Comes Garfield, where John adopts Audie to Garfield's dismay, and Garfield later sets out to rescue Audie from a dog catcher. In Garfield the movie, the basic plot remains, but with the veterinarian Liz playing a key role and a new villain introduced who kidnaps Audie for a TV show. Aimed primarily at a younger audience, the film is likely to be an enjoyable and fun experience for fans of the nation's favorite cat. Thank you very much for watching the whole video. And if you have a movie or TV show that you want us to cover, just comment it down below. We'll make a video of it in the future. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Check out our playlist for more recaps.